laughcast.com presents.
Yeah, welcome to this Delinquent Life. It's the third one. It's going to be fun. The topic this week is incarceration. That's like prison and stuff. That's not as much fun. I actually went to college for criminal justice. So that's why I avoid cops a lot. I learned a lot of things. It's not good. But yeah. We have a bunch of crazy guests. We're going to talk about prisons, whatever the hell they think about when they think about incarceration. Some people might have more experience than me. We'll find out. And let's bring on the co-host of this Delinquent Life, Bino Brogden. Bino. Let's give it yeah.
What's up, man?
What up, Bino? How you doing?
I'm good. Yo, it look like you need a shave, man. Your face is hidden. What's going on with you?
I'm incognito. I'm talking to the mic, dipshit. Pay attention. This is a professional podcast. But my beard is great. I don't have to worry about random drug tests anymore, so I can grow a beard. Turns out they're not very random, I don't think. You know?
I wouldn't know about that, man.
You never been drug tested?
Yeah, I have.
Did you win?
Yeah.
How many times?
You would not. I didn't win every time. No, I didn't. No, I definitely didn't win every time.
What's your record?
I'm not sure. Should I be talking? I guess I can tell it. I'm like 2-1.
2-1 on drug.
So my first one, I ordered piss. So I got away with that. I mean, because it came with like a MacGyver contraption.
Oh, you had a fake dick?
No, it was like a mini enema / douche bag, and I put it under my underarm, and warmed up the purchased piss, and then when it was time to handle business, I did it, and you know
it worked.
The temperature of the piss got to be between like 90 and your body.
Yeah, so you like tape it to your leg and things. There's a whole bunch of things.
Yeah, so
he knows. We have guests with experience later. But yeah, we've all, I'm sure, a lot of people in this room passed drug tests we shouldn't have passed.
Good.
How'd you fail? I never failed. I'm undefeated. 3-0. One time I only quit for 2 days and still passed just because I was born to do drugs. I'm convinced. So how else do you pass it? You know, it's supposed to last months.
What did you do again?
I passed a piss test and I quit smoking weed for 2 days.
So what did you do?
I passed it and all I did was just quit smoking weed for 2 days.
All right, what are you lying?
No, I did it. I was just, look at me. I'm a machine. No?
That's just something. I don't have the proof to back it up. It just seems like bullshit.
It happened. I ate a lot of steak and I drank a lot of coffee. There's science to that. You can Google it. I don't know. But how did you fail?
Applying for Parks Casino. They threw it on me. I didn't know I was going to have to do all that. And they had, I think it was something.
A swab?
I think it was a swab. Yeah.
I had to do that before too. Yeah, where they like stick you. You failed that?
Yeah.
It only catches. So you like showed up high. That's like the only way that works.
No, but I definitely hit 3 open mics the night before. So
you told jokes, and they didn't like them. Is that what happened?
You know what happens at open mics.
Nah, I just get frustrated and yell at people. I don't know what you do. Oh, you get kicked out. So what do you know about incarceration? Any good stories?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had a gun charge. I had a legal gun. I didn't have a license. I had an assault. I had a reckless driving DUI.
Thug life.
No.
Grand Theft Auto.
So he's smoking chronic with my boys, It was in college. It was a resident assistant, and we had off for some reason. So we outside of Sounds Up in Market Street. It's like 11th and Market, and we rolling up, and it's convention center cop. Like he on foot. He walk over, and he asked for my license and my registration, insurance. I give it to him, but I'm thinking like he on foot though, right? So I snatched my insurance and my registration from him, and I peeled off. But of course,
they got friends, yeah.
But the center of the district is right there. It's like 2 blocks away, right? So I'm going down.
How old were you?
I probably was
young,
20 or 21.
Fair enough. So you weren't very bright.
I wasn't a bright situation. Took a risk. I don't like you jumping to that.
Well,
conclusion.
what was the other option? You got in trouble for weed?
I guess. Yeah.
Instead of getting in trouble for fucking...
At the time, I thought I could have got away with it. It wasn't.
Well, yeah. We always think we could get away with it.
I just thought I could get away. We was on foot. I mean, we was on foot. You know what I mean?
Let's.
I was blooded.
All right, that's a fun story. Jeez. Let's bring on our first guest. You know who he is.
Who's our first?
He's from Norristown, which is a terrible place. Let's give it up for Brandon Mitchell.
Brandon, what up?
Woo! Yeah. You got upgraded to a chair. It's great. I see you. How you guys doing?
Brandon, I got some fat-free gummy worms if you want some.
I'd rather have some of the ink big. I feel like good shit.
We shared. It's crazy.
Sharing is caring. This is mine now.
No, that's thievery. It is.
Did you ever get arrested?
Yeah, but a bunch of them. See, I was a minor when I got in most of my trouble. Like underage drinking, resisting arrest and things. I got in trouble like one weekend the same. Like I got in trouble Friday, I got arrested, and then I got arrested again Saturday, like thrown in a cell. But I was young, so they couldn't do much. But a lot of my friends ended up going to juvie, and then from there jail. But we were young, like, and But I was able to avoid, like, I just had to do community service and like move bricks and things.
Move bricks?
Yeah, I wasn't good at it. There's a bunch of like township people like making us do weird manual labor jobs, and I was incompetent. We would just leave and go to my house and smoke and then come back, and it was fun.
So pushing brick,
They make you move like bricks from left to right basically for no reason.
That's community service? That seems counterproductive.
Yeah. A lot of things they did made no sense to me, but I'd get in trouble for yelling. So I stopped. You learn to just smoke weed and shut up, right?
But what service are you providing to the community?
I'm off the streets being a hoodlum, I guess. I don't know. It's not my logic. The one time they had us cleaning the streets with like this thing called a billy goat that like sucks up the like ash cigarettes and things and trash. And me and my buddy Mo were supposed to be pushing that, but then it just broke. So we just went to my house and smoked. And then we came back and we went to like the town center and just like, yo, your thing's broke. And then they pulled out like this giant welcome mat that he sucked up, and we had no idea. And we're all high and confused. And they're like, why is there a welcome mat in the billy goat? Like, what the hell are you talking about, sir? Like, this is your fault. And then me and Mo just start yelling at each other, and then it was funny, and we were done. We had it was a crazy.
So you was cleaning the streets, though. Yeah,
at that time, but that was the last time they told us to clean the streets because we showed up high with a broken billy goat.
Yeah, you guys were given a half-trash job. That's what it sounds like.
It was, then it turned into like, eventually they made us moving these stones, and I was doing it with this other kid who didn't like me, and he was working really hard, and I was like, what are you, stupid? Like, what are they going to do? Like, we're already being punished. Like, what are they going to make you move more stones? I was like, go slow, you idiot.
You got to own that community
service.
That
shit sounds lame, Stenta. That shit sounds lame.
Yeah.
So you ever been locked up, man? What's up?
I've been arrested once. I was 17, so I'm walking down the street, and it was me and like 3 of my friends, and then this cop is driving by. We see them, and we're like, all right, whatever. So we keep walking, and then like he circles the block, and he just gets out and just goes, hey, so how do you guys feel about beating up Mexicans? I was like, I didn't beat up no fucking Mexican. So he fucking chases after us. I run. I'm not that fast. So he fucking catches me. And then he grabs me, grips me up, puts me in handcuffs. No rights being read. Takes me down to the fucking police station. And then he calls my mom. And then like later in the night, they found the person. So they just let me go. But it turns out they just get me for curfew violation.
That's wacky.
So they gave me 45. They gave me a month to do 45 hours of community service, and you can only do 1 hour a day. So I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm not doing any of it." So I had to pay like a $800 fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but once I turned like 18, they kind of just they just chalked it. But that's the only time I've ever been arrested. I have like brothers and shit.
Remember that time we got pulled over?
Oh, that's the same. You know what's crazy about that? I thought I still had a bench warrant, so I was thinking about giving a fake name.
We were driving through like white America.
We're in Ambler.
Ambler?
Yeah, we were coming back from Puck.
Yeah, and we're in some weird town, and they pulled us over, and the cop was very angry with me. We didn't do anything wrong, and then
They said, "Oh, we smell weed,"
and we're like, "No, there's no weed." And then he searched your backpack, right?
Yeah.
And nothing.
There was weed though, right?
No.
No, we didn't. We come from fucking shitty open mic.
Yeah. We already smoked already.
It's gone.
Yeah, they saw a Brandon. They saw a Brandon. That's what it was.
Yeah, well, and then when the cop, normally when a cop says bye to you, they're just like, okay, we're not going to charge you with anything, like, have a good night or something. This guy was just like, I'm not going to charge you anything, but next time I'm going to catch you.
As if we're going to be in fucking shitty Ambler again. Like, get the fuck out of here.
But I didn't I was just going in cop mode, so I was like, thank you, sir. And I realized I said thank you, sir, to him being a dickhead. I was like, wow, this is weird.
I like the effects of like incarceration when you see somebody that's institutionalized. You know somebody like comes home like a chef. I watched my brother he made a whole plate of lasagna out of ramen noodles. And he puts up on Facebook and I think it's just like, the trick is you got to use real spaghetti sauce. I was like, yo, you could just buy fucking pasta.
The trick is buy real pasta.
But
he's not Italian.
Like the trick is he goes and he finds like weird chicks. So somehow he gets like little prison pen pals.
Yeah, chicks love inmates. That's a fact. You can go online right now and Google. You can make a pen pal, a prison pen pal.
And he'll meet these chicks and he'll fucking cook them these prison meals. They'll think it's fine dining. I'm like, no, you're gonna fucking die if you keep eating this shit.
It's poison.
It's like, why you have fucking ramen noodles and tuna fish and cheese curls, and then you're serving this to a human being?
But it tastes good. Well, it's prison food.
That Chi-Chi life.
Yeah.
Anyone listening, you can call in live and ask any one of us questions or talk later at 1-877-587-6833.
And I'll give you more prison recipes.
Yeah. It's prison cooking with Brandon and Michelle.
It's funny you said it. It's funny a lot of things going on. That, like this whole incarceration thing. Because Prodigy from Mobb Deep just came out with a book called Prison Recipes. It's, where he talk about making
the most gross shit.
That's a book I never want to have to relate to. Like, that means I already fucked up.
No, you'll try it. You'll if you're around one. Bino tried one. I know you
I've
had
to.
to.
I had a couple of Chi-Chis. My BM used to. She's she thinks she's expert in Chi-Chi making. Yeah. She woke me up at 2:00 in the morning one time. You taste this shit. I made this just for you.
You gotta cut the Slim Jim up.
Yeah, it was definitely Slim Jim in it. It was Doritos. It was the seasoning for the oodles and noodles. It was nasty, but.
And wait,
whatever.
She went to prison to learn how to do that, or she was just high at 2 in the morning? Because that's
Probably,
something that happens.
It's a little both. It's
both. My cousin was in there. He goes to prison. He goes to prison for fucking armed robbery, and then eats Chi-Chis every day, and then comes home with diabetes. It's not a thing. It's not a thing that you would want to do.
Jeez,
That's sad.
That's something you don't think about prison life. Diabetes. I think more about getting other things worse. AIDS, maybe.
I think I prefer the diabetes.
Oh yeah, I'll take diabetes over AIDS any day. But I hear you can get those AIDS tattoos because they share needles.
Do they brand you?
Well, you can just get really cool tattoos in jail. I've seen some. Problem is, like, the needle is not necessarily clean. So you can get, like, AIDS with your tattoo. So it's a pretty gangster tattoo because you risking getting AIDS.
Yeah. Right. I don't think my only God can judge me tat would be worth it.
if AIDS was on the line?
Fuck that.
Or other things that are transmitted that, I don't know how. Our next guest might know more about STDs. I don't know. Do you?
That's the worst.
He might. And it's not because he's a doctor or a physician. It's because he's a...
No, just when I thought.
It's because he's a... Let's give it up for Brian.
Stepping in before you ruin the rest of that. Jesus Christ, man.
How you doing, Brian?
I don't have any STDs, guys.
What's up, Finnell?
Yeah, you officially got the worst credits in Philly
Yeah,
comedy
like this
now.
this guy puts his dick in weird places, and it's never that clean.
Well, I don't know.
Dude, I
was just insinuating you're knowledgeable.
You ever put your thing in weird places incarcerated?
No, I've never been incarcerated. I've been handcuffed a number of times, but I'm white, so I never. I mean, that's the honest goddamn truth. I grew up in a town where, like, my grandparents owned a business that continuously helped the police, and when they'd pull me over, they would just see my ID and be like, "Mike, Ray, Jack, or Tom, who's your brother?" And be like, it's Mike. Like, all right, he's gonna be pissed. I'm gonna call him, and then I would be unhandcuffed and on my way. I got out of a lot of fucking, and then, like, eventually when I got older, my cousin became a 911 operator, or like a police dispatcher for the county. So I got pulled over one day, and the cop just calls her in the radio room. He's like, "All right, I should be taking your car right now." And I was like, "Well, I gotta get to work, buddy. See you later." It was just like,
that kicks ass.
Dude, look, I'm sorry, not everybody can get it. I just, I wish I could share my privilege as much as I could. It was, it's a great thing.
The stories are just very different, huh?
Yeah.
Very different is the understatement.
He's like, I walked out of a place and the cop was like, "Yo, you did a thing." And he's like, "No, I didn't." And I ran and I got locked up and they still charged me even after the fact.
For a bunch of things.
And me, I'm like, I was in the wrong across the board. And the cops were like, you know what? It's Mike's kid. Let him go. It's Ray and Nancy's grandson. Let him.
See, in my town, like, I knew a kid named Wout, but he was a white kid. His name was Wout, and me and him, every time we're walking home from work, we get, like, touched by the cops, You
guys would get patted down?
Yeah, because we were
stop and frisk?
Yeah, a lot. And they'd never find anything. And, like, Wout, they would, like, make fun of his dick size. Like,
Jesus, man.
To the point where and this is a white kid, and he spit on the cop, and then he got his ass beat, and then he got charged with assaulting a cop, and then I never seen Wout again.
That's fucked.
And that's like...
That's so fucked.
So, like, cops will fuck with white people for sure. It's just because we worked at a movie theater, we did drugs and drank, and we got done late.
Look at you.
Yeah. I was just about to say the same thing.
But this is when I was, like, 16, Or
Still.
You probably looked the same at 16.
You probably bought that shirt new when you were 16.
Yeah, no, this is a newer shirt for me, actually. But no, there are some
10
shirts...
years old. This one's 10 years old.
Yeah, cops never liked me much until I moved to New York City, and then it was just like, cops here are really racist. They leave me alone because I count as white in New York City.
Yeah, I mean,
It's true.
I never had any run-ins with the police that didn't really work out. I got caught underage drinking in a different part of town, or under a different township, and I got charged, but it was barely. It was like, you got to do these underage drinking classes, which, by the way, little side note, I graduated my underage drinking classes the same day I graduated high school, so I think that's a pretty big accomplishment.
Clap it up.
Yeah, my parents didn't think I was going to graduate either. Showed them. Showed them.
Yeah, your track record with the law, you'll be like a legend in the hood. Be a legend. Yeah, you know what's crazy? This incarceration is more than just like punishment for crimes now. It's like a business.
That's a business, man.
Slavery.
It is slavery. That's how they kept it intact.
Yeah, it's racist.
They just hid that shit.
It is.
I mean, look, they're gonna They're gonna make people slaves whether we want them to or not. So once we get this prison thing out of the way, they're just gonna have another scheme that's gonna take us
Well, I'm worried.
a little while to figure out, and we're like, ah, shit, that's what they've been doing.
What do they do once like they stop going after drug addicts? Then they're gonna like, what's the
They
next?
don't know. That's one of the biggest things with like legalizing weed. All these DEA agents are like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
What
like,
is our job?
Because like,
I can't stop a teenager on the street for selling a dime bag. I'm gonna lose my job.
they're all fuck, and then the prisons will be empty. They don't want empty prisons.
Nah, prison's
Yeah.
never empty, man.
Yeah, so who are they putting in? Which is fine with me because
They're
I'm
gonna
a drug addict.
hopefully politicians.
Yeah, good luck. There's only if they put the bankers in there, then
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the bankers own the fucking prison though.
yeah.
Oh, you got your rape, your murder.
Yeah, that's
you
a
got
special
assault.
kind.
You got your rape, murder,
see, here's the
assault.
thing though: rape, murder, and assault. They're only like 7% of crimes. Like they're not. Most crimes are non-violent crimes. It's like prostitution, drug
Yeah.
dealing. If you
They
get
should
rid of
legalize
drug-
prostitution too.
If you
I
legalize
vote
those things, like there is no prison population. We
Yeah.
don't need people going to jail for
that. Well,
stealing.
don't worry. By the
fucking
time
things.
they legalize weed, they'll outlaw guns again. So
if they
they're gonna just find another crime for people to commit.
Right, but these prisons have quotas to meet. They have quotas, and they're getting
Well,
kind
Yeah,
of.
they're just gonna push for a different type of. I mean, look, they're gonna be like, all right, weed, and then what? They're just the CIA is just gonna create a different drug.
yeah, but I think all drugs should be legal. Personally,
That
just let people figure it out. Like
yeah,
this-
let them figure it out.
what the fuck? You like they could legalize heroin tomorrow, and I'm not gonna start doing it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If
So-
people that do heroin want
And
to
if
do
you
heroin,
do start doing
it's
it,
not.
then you're fucking stupid.
Yes,
Go
you
have your
are.
heroin.
You're
Yeah.
the stupidest person in life.
It's like I was gonna do heroin, but now I can get over the counter.
Yeah. And it's like cops are prescribing them baby heroin. It's like,
Yeah.
have some oxy. Like, fuck you. Just give them heroin.
Yeah, just give them
Fuck it.
straight to it.
I never got why. I
Show
never got why.
Show this teenager how to tie off.
Like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, let them use clean needles and that so they don't get AIDS.
Yeah.
No, I want that. Let them use the ones that already does it. Like I'm like get them treatment. They need.
If they want help, get
They
them
need
help.
safe spaces. Yeah, give them
If
help.
they don't want
yeah,
help,
Hey,
safe spaces.
give them a place to shoot up that's not under a bridge. Give them
Like in front of a CVS.
in front of it like a real nice CVS.
Well, I was
Talking about the kind that might have a cafe inside.
Yeah.
I was working
CVS/Starbucks.
Yeah.
But maybe no. But it's 2016. If you doing crack or heroin, just any of those two, like you deserve whatever you
Well,
get.
heroin's
bro. I
on
mean,
the
what fuck?
rise, man.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
more
Come
people
on.
are getting addicted to heroin than ever because they're
Just
getting,
don't do it. Heroin and crack. Just don't do those two.
Yeah, but
Everything
people
else.
are getting hooked. See, here's what's happening
They're-
though.
they're buying prescription pills.
They're starting off with like a Vic 5, right? Or Vicodin
Yeah.
Sev 5, and then that's from their doctor. They broke their fucking. They gave me like 25 Vicodin because I got 8 stitches,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and I was like, I don't need it. He's like, no, I'm just gonna give it to you anyway. It's gonna be hard to sleep. I was like, I'm a grown man. I'll get through it. You know what I mean? This happened, and I wasn't screaming about it. I'll be fine. He's like, no, just take them. Like he pushed them on me. I was like, all right, fine. So I sold them. I'm like, I'm not gonna take them. Might as well.
They're horrible drugs.
Good
Yeah.
man. Good man.
They're killing
And look, I
Stick
know
that
people want them. It's supply and demand.
America.
You're just doing what
Yeah.
the doctor did to you.
Exactly.
He's selling drugs.
But that's where it starts. It just starts with something like that, and next thing you know, you're down the fucking
We're all
wormhole.
fucked. Yeah.
And now pills are becoming too expensive for you to get your hands on, and you can't get that free one because that back injury
And heroin's cheap.
line is fucking wearing out.
And you can buy
Heroin's
heroin
cheap.
cheap in Kensington open market.
Heroin's cheap. Then you start doing that gator shit. You
Y'all
guys hear about
making
that
a
gator
great.
shit?
Y'all making a great case for buying heroin. That's what's
Yo,
up.
go buy some
I'm gonna give it
heroin,
to
man.
you.
Go shoot up wherever
It's
you want.
cheap and it works. That's why so many people
Yeah.
are addicted to it.
Yeah, just give.
I'm thinking about getting some heroin.
I don't know
right
why
now.
the
That's like-
doctors are
No.
tiptoeing around
What
it.
you
Just
should
give the
do-
dudes dope.
I recommend just doing lots of psychedelic drugs.
Yeah.
And just questioning humanity.
Yeah, just eat mushrooms, go into the woods. That's my best. That's the
I
best
recommend
advice
the
I can
same.
give anybody
that's
ever.
actually very good.
And just
That's a very
connect
good
with
idea.
the universe and stop being a dickhead.
Yeah, you don't even have to connect with the universe. Stare at a
love
tree for 8 hours for all I
just-
care. Eat
That's
mushrooms,
connection.
go in the woods.
That's a connection.
Alcoholics
Who says the tree's
are
not staring back at you?
terrifying. The
Fuck you,
trees
Bino.
don't have eyes, you idiot. The hills have eyes.
They don't have the eyes as we know it.
Oh, are you currently okay?
Come on, Bino.
We need to bring on our
That's
next.
what we need to do. Bring on the next guest.
Yeah, Mitchell gets me. Our next guest, he usually is. He does a bunch of weird things. He pretends to be a wrestler. He plays music.
He's my favorite person.
doing heroin by the end of the night?
He's pro all the.
Me and Bino are gonna score
Yep.
some shit.
Yes, we are.
He's
Kensington,
pro all the
Port
drugs.
Richmond, Fishtown.
We're already
I
here.
feel like if you just
No,
go,
but-
you're in Delco, just go,
It's
yo, who's
rude
got
if you
some
come into
dope?
Delco and don't buy heroin.
It's a violation.
It's a file. You get a ticket on the way out.
Yeah.
It's a
People in Delco treat heroin the way I treat like a Chipotle being close to the Target I'm at. I just gotta get it. I'm gonna go grab some while I'm here.
quick stop. All right, what do you got?
Well, what are we talking about?
Who are you? What do you know?
Introduce yourself.
I'm Matt.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Podcast and drink 40s.
What's up, Matt?
Oh, he's winning. All right.
I heard they said somebody said they call you something out. It's not Matt Morgan.
Oh, Fenris.
Fenris.
That's his,
Fenris?
That's his stripper name.
That's
right?
my stripper
Sounds
name.
like
Yes.
a circus name.
That way my Johns can't look me up on Facebook.
And what is your other thing? What's your wrestling name?
Oh, I am the Mexican hardcore champion Pedro Duro.
He wears a mask. Luchador.
Allegedly. Could be anyone under that mask.
I heard it was not anyone else, but it wasn't you.
Nah,
could be.
I never watched
He does amateur wrestling.
No, it's pro wrestling.
pro.
Amateurs.
Amateur.
So wait, you just owned up to doing it then?
But he doesn't get paid to do it, so it's amateur.
Damn.
Or do you get paid?
Of course.
I don't know how things work. I don't get paid.
Chris
just
has been
assume-
working at the same construction company for like 20 years, and he's never taken home a paycheck. They're like, yeah, this guy just shows up.
He's an
and
amateur
he just does
construction
what we tell
worker.
him.
They pay me in like
Yeah.
food.
That's you doing
And
your
cigarettes.
community service, moving bricks. You were an amateur construction
Kid, he
worker.
shows up, he does like a tight 6 lay of bricks.
See, when you
pretty
say it
good.
that way, it doesn't sound like a delinquent. You're like, I'm an amateur construction worker. Just
Yeah.
moving bricks from
No,
here to
that
there.
just sounds like somebody who doesn't get all the right contracts signed before they start cutting a house apart.
It sounds like someone who does temporary construction to pay for his
Yeah.
heroin. Like,
Yeah.
right? I kind of do it, but I'm always broke.
It's like city firemen. That's just their side job.
I-
We build decks on the weekend.
Does anyone here like firemen?
I was a fireman. My whole
yeah,
family's
yeah,
firemen.
Yeah, they put out fires. How could you not?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I think we need.
I think
those
he's talking
guys.
about their
I
personality.
I don't know if it's just the cartoons, but they also get kittens out of trees from time to time.
No, actually,
right.
you cannot do that.
You guys
Fucking
don't
weird.
actually know firefighters.
Finnell.
You guys, they
Well,
know
Yeah,
me.
hold on. Did you actually? You can't do that.
Yeah, there was like a insurance thing. So, like,
So
cool. Well, here's pitch this. We climbed up a ladder to get a cat out of a tree, and then we fell off the ladder and broke something on us. Now we got to go to the doctors, and there's like a workers' comp claim, and you got to explain that. Yeah, I was getting this cat out of a tree. It decided it wouldn't scratch shit on my face, and I fell.
but
It's
you're
like,
insured to go up the
we're-
ladder into burning buildings.
yeah, because I guess but the
'cause
end
selfish.
when that
'Cause fuck
happens,
that
it's
cat.
serious.
So there's
enough,
a
but
kid
it's
in-
like if they gotta pay for a broken arm that shouldn't have happened.
So if I have a cat stuck in a tree, can I light the tree on fire? Would you guys come then? Is that the loophole?
That's the loophole.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
mean, set
loophole.
the tree on fire.
so you
and
have
then we'll
definitely-
save my cat.
You definitely are the type to be incarcerated. That's that type of thinking.
If you're, yeah, I don't know.
What stories you got?
I have
Incarceration.
no incarceration stories.
You're
Because I
really
was-
batting 1,000 on these incarceration
Yeah.
story guests.
No, he had a good one. You had a good thing.
Oh
was-
yeah,
He had a serious ass thing.
Finnell just let everybody know that we should just be white. That's just
yo,
it.
just
Yeah.
be white. I don't know why you guys haven't tried it yet.
Cut your hair and get a job.
Yeah,
I
basically.
don't see. That's when you made it racist.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
That's what they tell me. I don't know.
These blacks with their long hair and joblessness.
No, then you're taking it there.
Oh Jesus,
that
that's all
wasn't
right.
me.
I'm fine.
Once the racist floodgates are open, I guess.
I know. Once you guys you brought
got a
in
job.
talking about firemen, and then we went into talking
I
about
don't
black.
like
If that's
firemen.
it triggers a racism thing in me.
All I said was setting a tree on fire with a cat in it. Nothing
That's-
racist
Yeah.
there.
Let the cat. Well, I don't know.
I think he's
and
trying
he-
to set us up for turning the hose on a cat.
Screw.
Who
Who cares about
that's
the cat?
punishable by incarceration. Yeah, have you ever had a close call?
No, not really.
Are you a good student? What are you doing?
I was very much taught just to, with cops, you just treat them with respect. You don't sass them, blah, blah, blah. It's not worth it. You
Oh.
will never win.
Your parents wanted you to be a nerd so bad.
Yeah.
Just say yes to the officer.
I get pulled over all the time because I'm always driving home late from shows. I get pulled over by the same cops over and over again, and they're like, "Oh, it's you," and they let me
Go,
go.
it's Steve.
Where you do that thing where you you pull up to a red light, you're stopped, turns green, and then all of a sudden turns red, and then a second over you're getting pulled over. Why do you run that red light? I was like, Jesus Christ, you know what you did.
Yeah.
But you can't say that. You're saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." You know, they'll do that shit where you'll pull up to a red light, it'll go green, you go through it, they immediately make it turn red because they got the clicker, and then they pull you over.
It's not really a clicker, but
Or whatever.
it's like a strobe in their car that'll set it.
I don't believe
I've
that you
never
don't
had
have
a
any
problem.
cop stories.
What?
I don't believe that you don't have any. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. That you're-
Why does that not make any sense?
Because you're drinking
with
a
that,
40
can I say
on
this?
a Tuesday.
Yeah, like what the?
Yeah, with that said, it is
For
amazing.
those not watching at home, I am white. That's my thoughts on the.
Fair enough.
Well,
No, go
Sorry, I
ahead.
really set a tone, guys.
You did set a tone.
I'm a piece of
But-
shit.
Yeah. Oh,
we get real here. We talk
It's
about
amazing,
things.
right?
Yeah, it's-
because that's like it's a certain element of your existence.
no.
Of what? Setting a tone
here's-
about how being
Here's the
white.
thing, it's like you're white, but you're like Kid Rock white. So it's just like
Oh, Jesus, that's the meanest. At least give me Durst. God
You got some.
fuck, I'm not Detroit white. I'm not Detroit white. I'm like, I guess Kensington white. Hey, that's
like,
pretty bad.
It's like you're white, but maybe.
Like margarine.
It's like this guy's white, but he's got 3 black roommates. No? Is that it? Jesus Christ. Here I go.
No, I think it's more like it's the beard.
It's the beard?
It's the
That's what
beard.
makes me a likable white guy?
No,
I'm not.
that's what makes me think you got some slime on you for some reason.
Slime? What do you mean? Like
Dirt.
racism slime?
Like if you was
No, you have like.
if you was brown, you'd be having
We have a call
tougher
in.
luck. With,
Oh, absolutely. I know that for a fact. Like, I got pulled over in West Philly recently coming home from work, and my registration was out. My stickers were out. 2 young white cops pulled me over, and I'm in West Philly. I'm like the heart of West Philly, and everybody's out on their porch, and I am like, other than those cops, I'm the only white guy on that whole block. And they were just like, they check my thing, they make a couple jokes at me, and like, get out of here. I'm like, if it was anybody else. And I'm like, they're watching me like, this motherfucker. I'm like, I'm sorry. I felt like leaving that situation, I was like,
this white motherfucker.
Can you
damn it, I'm such a guilty piece of shit.
Can you guys help me a little bit so I don't look so bad?
It was just-
you're ruining my street cred.
I mean, I got pulled over right after smoking a joint and just lit a cigarette. And they didn't question it. They were like, you were speeding, I'm going to let you off.
I use
That's happened.
We
Like
got
a dozen times.
You're one of us.
we got a caller. Let's hear them. Ready? Bam.
Is there a caller?
Yeah, someone's calling live. Hello, how you doing, caller?
It's my boss.
Oh shit, I'm stoned. Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh shit! What's
Yeah.
up?
Who is this?
It's Tammy.
Tammy
I
Marie.
can't believe it. You know, I can't believe that it's like all about incarceration, and you don't have any women's stories on there. You don't know any bitches that like have been locked up. None.
They all canceled on me last minute. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he went by
They
all
got
the spreadsheet
incarcerated on the
guidelines
way.
first.
Don't worry, our next guest could be a female. You don't know that yet.
Oh no, they don't know. Maybe
that's
they're.
right.
May,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, all right. Well, maybe I'm shooting my load beforehand.
No, you're right. Let's bring on our next guest, Rick Robotin. Everybody, you want to say hi to Rick? Do you know him?
Yeah, Stenta fucking sucks with intros.
I don't know. Let's wait until his face comes up on the podcast.
I'm great.
Let me see.
I have no idea what's
Rick,
going
what's
on
up,
right now.
Rick?
Hey guys, what's up?
You ready for a show?
Hello.
This is
Hey
Rick.
everybody.
You gotta say hi to Tammy.
So
Hi,
yeah,
Tammy.
Tam, you gonna stay on with us?
Yeah. I have an incarceration story, but no, come on. Let's bring Rick on. Come on, Rick.
Oh, now I think I know who Tammy
He's
is.
already here.
Rick,
Oh.
you have an incarceration story before her.
I mean, I was booked on the show, I guess.
Jesus, Rick. Way to bring the heat, bud. I guess, I was here.
But with any,
I was when I was 22, I got arrested for a DUI. I was driving back through to Northeast Philadelphia from an open mic because, like Bino said, you know what happens at open mics.
Exactly.
So I get pulled over by these state troopers, and
Stadies. Ooh.
yeah,
That's my fear. I'm going to cross one of their lines. I always get the local smokies. I never get a Stady. I'm fucked when that happens.
Well, they told me that like an off-duty cop had driven by and told them like that. There's this guy that's a little while back that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You guys should follow him.
Oh, shit. Got
yeah.
a fucking rat.
The cops snitched
Yeah.
on
Or
you.
they were
Yeah.
just marking tires that night and you had no idea.
that's crazy.
But So they pull me out of the car and they have me do like the sobriety test, and like I'm clearly like I can barely stand at this point. And so they breathalyze me, and then they're like, all right, sir, you're intoxicated. We need you to put your hands on the back of the car, and they start like patting me down and shit. And this is the point where I realized that I forgot I had like a bowl and weed in my jacket pocket. Like, fuck. And then right at that moment, they're like, hey, what's this? And I'm like, what's that? And like I actually like reached back and like before my hand even touched the jacket, like put your hand back on the car.
See, this comes back to being white again. You would have been shot.
Yeah, that's like exactly. Like at that, I'm like, oh fuck.
They give you like a 3 count. They give you,
You would have been
really lucky right now.
He straightened up real quick.
Jesus.
He would have been a Facebook Live video.
Fuck, man.
Or a fucking hashtag.
Black Lives Matter would have been marching all up and down Market Street for you, buddy.
Buy lives matter.
No, but
I didn't fuck anybody that night, but
But to his defense, he straightened up though.
Yeah.
So, I know we don't deserve none of this, but so, a lot of us do not straighten up. Like we like, man, fuck out of here. I ain't do shit. Fuck out of here.
He was like, damn it.
I'm clean living, man. You gotta stay out of trouble.
Barely.
Yeah. No.
Barely clean living.
so the cops take the weed out and
Smoke
they like,
it.
well, they hold it in front of me like, so you told us we weren't going to find anything. We found this. If we look in the rest of your car, are we going to find anything? And at that point, I'm like, no, you got me. Like, that's it. There's nothing. And they go through the rest of the car, and then they pick up, like, the weed in the bowl and just toss it off the side of the road.
Yeah.
And then, but...
Well, they got you with a DUI. They're like, we don't need to hit him with the Fed. Yeah.
But instead of taking me, like, to, like, we were, like, this was on Woodhaven Road, so we're right by, like, Franklin Mills. Instead of taking me to the police station out there, they drove me back to Philly and put me in the roundhouse.
That's rude. That's rude as shit. Hey.
Yeah.
You know why that's
There's like
rude?
roided out like lieutenant guys like checking me into the system and all. Like they're like 40 years old, but they look like inflated. Like
Yeah, they're just waiting for something to pop off. I met a prison. My family was friends with like a couple, and they both worked at the prison. And the guy's husband was a fucking psychopath. He had like guns just in the house and ready, like off. He's like, yeah, there's one under the sink. He talked about guns the entire dinner, and I remember being like 5 or 6 and being like, oh well, that laugh really fucked me up, Tammy. Jesus Christ.
Tammy, tell a story. Go.
Oh yeah, tell your story. Tammy, speak the fuck up.
Tammy, give it. She was on our last week.
okay.
Yeah.
I feel like an asshole now.
No, it was great. I love it. That's part of the show. Tammy, go.
It must have been, I don't know, maybe the year before I moved to Philadelphia. Maybe I was like 21 years old. It was like the rave scene was really big, but rave before people
Feel
were
like, do you know Joe
sucking
Crow?
on pacifiers. You know what I mean?
How
Like,
big were
the
your
rave
pants?
Anyway, when
She's like
ecstasy
a lot of
was
UFOs.
Like ecstasy. You know what I mean?
Ecstasy.
Anyway, so
That's a
they had
good
all
one.
these underground, like private empty warehouse parties and stuff like that. So I was hired to be the bartender. Well, the party got busted. When the party gets busted, all the bartenders got picked up and they got charged for illegal sales.
Oh.
So I had,
That's
so
some IRS
I
shit, right?
So I went downtown
pay
with
your
that wristband,
taxes.
penned up with everybody else of illegal sales. I'm like 21 years old, pigtails, the big, huge pants, in like this cell with prostitutes, and they are just fucking with me the entire time. Like,
Oh, good.
you sell your ass.
This is how like
you
all
know
my
you
pornos
sell your
start
ass.
out.
Holy shit.
And I was just like, that's all I could do.
That's
just
a good
take it. I was
story.
just like,
I
yep,
like it.
That's fucking great.
Yep.
When was this?
Well, did you
And
sell your
then,
ass?
94?
Were you selling your ass?
So wait.
No.
Tammy,
no,
I feel like you're gonna know
illegal.
this name. Do you know Joe Crow?
Joe Crow. No, I don't.
Oh man, he was like deep into that scene when he was like my buddy's
All right.
older brother, and then when like
I mean, this is back
as he got
this
out of
is
that scene, we were becoming adults, and he was like, "Hey, you
I mean,
guys."
this is 95, 96.
You still
Yeah.
want to buy glue
Way
sticks?
older.
I called it. 95.
Yeah,
I
no,
said
that was
94.
Crow. That was like his
Yeah.
his demographic. I feel like you guys are pretty
Right.
close in age. He's a
But
fun
I'll tell you
guy.
what, one other quick story. I was going to the Ritz on
now
2nd
she's
Street
getting-
to see the movie
she's
Train
a guest.
Spotting, and I'm in the Federal Park across the way.
Train
smoking
Spotting's a
joint.
weird
The
movie.
Ranger comes
Yeah.
up.
Ooh,
Right?
Ranger.
That's how old this is.
Ranger danger.
Right, Federal Ranger. I'm
Like-
on federal ground smoking a weed. Right?
I've smoked
And
weed in
he
many
comes up
federal
to me, and he was
grounds.
just, he came up to me, he was just like, shine the flashlight. He goes, are you smoking weed? I was like, yep. He goes, got any more? I was like, whole quarter, here you go. And he was just like, damn, all right, I'm going to give you a citation. Like, he took all like, he
That's
probably smoked
fucked,
it.
dude. A
Gave me
whole quarter?
citation.
Don't you hate that shit? I got.
Yeah, but dude, I was terrified. I was
I
hate
scared.
when
It was
cops
like a
steal
citation
weed.
for like 125.
Oof,
You know,
that's a
fucked up my
fucking
whole
win.
eye. The movie was
You're
a
lucky.
downer after that.
Ah.
I
You know what
got
that
a
movie
ticket
made me
for a
want to do?
joint.
Shoot heroin.
Really?
The worst
Train
part about that
Spotting?
story is they ruined your view of Train Spotting.
Train
That's
Spotting's
I
a great
ruined it
movie.
for you
Did you
forever.
ever see Train Spotting?
Yes.
That's a weird one.
The
Yeah,
first half of that movie
it's
does
a
make
fantastic
heroin look
independent
really
film.
cool.
yeah. I hear it's very.
So you're saying watch the whole
point.
thing, get the whole pick.
You know why they took you to the roundhouse, right? The roundhouse is the next stop from the roundhouse is State Road. That's
Yeah.
why they wanted that. They wanted that to be a easy
Oh,
process
there's-
for you. They tried to get you processed real quick.
I was there, I
Yeah.
think, like 16 hours.
God damn.
Yeah.
So you made the cut. You didn't make it to State Road. You got out.
No, they took me to the roundhouse, and what happened? I was there. They put me in a cell with another guy who got a DUI that night. He was like 22, 23. And then they put this fucking old like carpenter with like plaster and shit on his shoes who's like still black out, just like
Yo, that was to teach you a lesson. They're like, put him in with the old drunk. Let him know what he's gonna be like if he keeps this shit up. This is Gary. He's here every weekend.
he literally like collapses
Rick.
on the floor.
Like, you know why he's got plaster
This
in
is
him?
Rick in 30 years.
You know why he's got plaster on him? 'Cause this is
And it
Rick.
puts you next to your future life. So did you walk out of the round table, or did you lead around, or did you get taken up to State Road?
I walked out
All right.
at the end of it.
Yeah, they scared
but
the shit out. They tried to
that's-
scare you.
the guy they put me in with, like before I like got because they like Skype you with the judge before you leave, and the guy they put me in with, like I could tell he was like really like not not doing too good. So I'm talking to him, and I think he was saying that like he was in jail, but then he like another charge came up that he got while he was outside that they were now charging him with because he missed court dates and shit like that.
Bench warrants.
So he's like been in jail for all this time, and he has a daughter that he hasn't seen in like 6 months. Like she was like just born.
Damn.
And so like he's telling me how like he saw like this dude get like stabbed through the back of the neck with like a pencil and shit.
Too
And,
much. Why would he tell you that?
He's just saying like all the shit that he's been through over like the past few
Scare
months.
straighten you. He's scare straighten you, man. He's
Well,
he
that
goes,
didn't
what they
work.
do. He goes.
He was a player.
They send white kids to scared straight, and then they shoot black kids. That's how they work. That's their operation.
That's the
Sorry,
system.
honesty, guys.
System in a
Sorry.
nutshell. System in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Do you
I'm not saying it's right.
know somebody with DUIs? What's the max DUIs you know someone has?
Oh fuck! I think that guy has like 5 at this point.
You know someone with multiple DUIs?
3.
3 multiple DUIs?
Yeah, I'm not sure how many, but I know it's at least 3.
I knew a guy I worked with. He had 17.
Jesus.
Jesus, his
I didn't
and
even
all-
know you were allowed to still like get it, but he kept getting in trouble for driving with a.
Yes.
I
terminated
know a guy
license.
like that is like, my license, I'm getting it back in 2034. I'm like, no, you're not.
My,
Like, how'd you
this
get
guy-
it? He's like, I drove.
This guy's got like a.
He has to walk, and he
we
just
did the
walks
math.
with 40s.
This guy's like youngest daughter will be have her permit and driving or have her license before he gets his back. I'm like, you can't even.
It's crazy. So you only have one.
Yeah.
Most people I know
No,
have
I just have the
multiple,
one.
like 2,
Yeah,
3,
I know.
4.
I'm surprised there's some of the people that I know that don't have DUIs at this point.
I never got
I know
one.
so many people with DUIs to the point where it's like getting a fucking parking ticket. I don't know. People are just like,
if you
yeah,
only
it
have-
sucks.
If you only have one, you're fine because you just take classes and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
after I mean, it costs money. But after the first one, they really go after you. I hear
They tried to set me up to
Yeah.
get a DUI the night
I
they
had my
busted me
friend-
for underage drinking.
I had a friend who his second one he had to go
Yeah.
to fucking weekend jail for a year. He would go to jail every Friday and then get out Sunday.
Because of DUIs?
Yeah,
the
he
DUI,
just
he
did.
would-
He just
As
broke
opposed
up.
to going to jail for 2 months and losing his job
I
and
know.
weekend jail
Took
for
away
a
his
year.
party time.
My
His Thursdays were probably lit though.
Took away-
I feel like they give you
He had epic Thursdays. His Thursdays were epic.
Oh, dude, off the chain.
It's like I'm drinking Steel Reserve. I'm sniffing coke. What are you,
Nah, if you're going to jail every weekend, they're fucking keeping
I was like,
tabs
I'm
on
fucking
you.
going to jail.
You piss in a
Well,
cup
that's
every
the
day. Every time you get fucking tested every weekend.
Once you're in the system, you're fucked. You're
Yeah.
so
Yep.
fucked. You have to be squeaky clean.
I wish that I could if I could just do that, just go to jail. Like, granted, it's like if I were to get arrested for something
Go to jail
stupid.
for the weekend?
Yeah, that shit would be
How
lit.
shitty is your home?
Yo, you know what you need to do? Go camping instead. Don't go
Yes.
to jail. That's a shitty vacation.
Go camping.
Yeah.
Go camping with
I
your
have a
friends
friend.
and pop
Yo,
mushrooms.
Eat
and
mushrooms,
acid.
go in the woods. Best advice I'll ever give anybody.
This is a pro mushroom show.
I have a friend that went to jail for just being homeless.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like they fixed the problem.
That was
They're like,
a-
you're homeless, but not for long.
That's how you know how shitty things are. It's like you fucking go to jail for being homeless.
And when they throw you, when you
Yeah.
get arrested for
We're
having
so-
no money,
That's-
that's
Show me your
Yeah.
deed now. We're
You're
taking you in.
homeless.
but that's definitely a step up from being at a Motel 6.
I don't know, man. At a Motel 6, I don't have to worry about I gotta worry about roaches and semen stains, but I don't have to worry about
You get free food though.
You get a cot. You get a cot. You get free
a
meals
toilet
day.
with no seat. That's disgusting.
Cheese sandwiches.
Cheese sandwiches.
you get a food
Rolly
and
cigarettes.
a bed.
Rolly cigarettes.
Well, they have TV and
Rolling cigarettes.
Lucy's.
Lucy's.
I never look forward to rolling
Dude, I bought my
cigarettes.
first Lucy a couple months ago. It was great. It felt great.
Did you put it in your ear afterwards?
Oh, because you
Yeah.
saw you in the hood.
I was at Broad Erie getting on the subway, and a dude was selling Lucy's, and I didn't have any smokes. And I was like, I know I'm gonna want one as soon as I get. I'm like, yeah, let me get a Lucy, and I popped it. Newport Lucy. It was a
How'd it
big
feel?
step up in
How'd it
my
feel
life.
on the other side.
It felt like I finally lived. You know.
You ever see the guy in Center City that walks around? He's got a back brace and cargo shorts with just like 10 packs of Newports in him.
No.
He just goes around like Lucy, Lucy, Lucy,
Gotta
Lucy.
hustle. Like a hot dog guy.
All day.
Get
He,
your
hangs
Lucy's
out-
here! Lucy's! Step right up, get your Lucy's here!
You need to get a little Lucy truck.
Yeah, Lucy truck.
He literally bounces from the newsstands to the food trucks and back and forth.
Oh man,
back
he's
there,
got a
just
hustle.
How much?
Get your Lucy's, hot
got a-
Lucy's. We
he's
got
got the back-
matches.
Who's the one? Then who's the mill that was selling Lucy's and he got banged up by the cops?
Mike Brown.
No,
Oh, is my grandson
was
Lucy?
it? I thought that was.
Yeah, he's talking about the guy who got choked out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The guy who got choked out was selling Lucy's.
I think it
Yeah,
was
that's what
Gardner.
happened.
What was his name?
Was it Mike Brown?
Was it Gardner? Was his last name?
Gardner. Eric
It's-
Gardner.
Eric
Killing too
Gardner.
many of them.
Jesus,
Yeah, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, there is too many of them.
But that one was
Shit.
he wasn't even selling Lucy's. He just got in
Had a
trouble for
warrant
selling
for
Lucy's
selling
before.
Lucy's weeks before.
And the only
You
person,
could have got caught in the crossfire, man. If that was it,
Nah,
man,
dude.
that's how real
Nah,
this
dude, I
is.
might have saved that dude's life. The cops were gonna come up and they see a white guy approach him for cigarettes for Lucy, and they're like, he's not doing anything wrong. He's just helping that white guy out.
Yeah, we need more white people buying Lucy's. That's what we need.
That's the real
Look,
problem.
that's-
Yeah.
he,
We
was,
definitely-
I told you in the beginning. I'm trying to share my privilege with everybody.
he wasn't even
on
selling
board with
Lucy's though. That's just why they harassed him because he sold Lucy's before he had
Yeah,
a record.
If black
But
people were
at that
giving
time-
white people rides home when they got pulled over, they wouldn't get shot. They'd be like, "Oh, he's giving his white friend a ride home."
I don't know. I got
No, I think they're
told
panicking like it's kidnapping. It's really the white guy's got behind the wheel. That's
I need to start wearing a monocle and a top hat.
a monocle and a top hat.
I want to start
But
counting.
continue to dress the same way. Just add that.
Does Mr. Peanut look high? No, he's fine.
No one would dare arrest Mr. Peanut. That's fascism.
Yeah.
He's a nice peanut.
He's a peanut.
So,
All peanuts
think
matter.
white people,
Some of them.
white people, please share your privilege. We can start by
Well,
buying
told you,
Lucy's.
man.
All right. That's the
Yo,
start.
If
we get-
only we could sell Lucy privilege.
We get pulled over on the way home, Bino. I'll do all the talking. Don't worry about it.
Me and Mitchell are going.
that was a given. That was a given.
Sorry, officer. I was just teaching my underprivileged black friend how to drive.
No,
and-
no. Oh no. As a matter of fact,
just-
we will
you
be
just
switching
gotta see
seats right
he's-
in front of them. We will switch
He's
seats right in front of
talking
them.
and he would ruin
Okay?
it.
We'll switch seats right in front of them. It will still work. Trust me.
All right, we got a little bit of time left. Tammy, how you doing? Still there?
I'm good. I'm on Tinder. What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Well, do you have anything to plug before I kick you off the phone? Anything to say?
No, but it's been a great show. You guys are funny. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. Thank you.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in. As always, thanks, Tammy.
Tammy.
Bye.
Right on. Bye, guys.
Later, yo.
Send me nudes.
Oh, you're all.
She might. Okay.
It's not my birthday, but it will be soon.
Let's go, Rick. What do you got? What do you got going on? What?
I got a couple things. Next week, I'm going to be on Weeding Out the Stoned.
That's
at
a great
the,
show.
The new Good Comedy Theater. And then I'm going to be at the next night at Biz Mighty's Variety Show at Connie's Rick Racks. I'm going to ride kind of high and low.
Don't ever plug. Don't
Probably gonna get you a fist
don't
bump.
ever plug anything that's
It'll be
happening at
fun.
Connie's.
Connie's Rick
I
Rack
like
is a great
the ebb and flow of my life.
I love Connie's. I have a great time there. All the
Last time
fucking
I-
You
time.
would. It's a
I played there all the
shithole. It's a
fucking time.
great
Yeah, it's a
shithole.
shithole.
The
It's my
last time I
favorite.
was there, I
Yeah.
watched somebody pull a knife on Murdoch.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
amazing. That was
Mike Prado, what a piece of talk about two lunatics going at it.
Yeah, right.
Jesus Christ. Like fucking
Like-
Rain Man versus an inmate.
Rain Man versus an inmate.
Jesus Christ. All right. Rain Man. And my line, Fenris, go.
Gotta go.
I just want to give a big shout out to Hurricane 40s because this one's awesome. I recommend the High
Slurricane.
Gravity.
And you run shows, right? When's your
run
next
lots of
wrestling
shows.
show?
I just had one last week. I lost. It was bullshit because the guy took my lunchbox, but that's not here nor there.
Okay, so that's cool. Bino, what you got going on?
I got this right here.
This Delinquent Life, Tuesday.
The Tuesdays, 9:30.
Plug those gummy worms.
And when's
yes,
this?
Fat Free Gummy Worms from Sunoco. Tuesdays 9:30 Livecast / capital T capital D capital L. We always got the live show at Good Comedy Theater. 11th race. First Wednesdays of the month. First show will be next month. Got a crazy lineup.
At 10 p.m. We got some good guests.
Got an open mic. Doobies, 22nd of Lombard, first third Sunday. Some shows coming up. So whatever.
Yeah, so find Bino on the internet. And then Brandon Mitchell, what do you got?
I got your shitty show. I'm on.
Yeah, the
Whatever.
finest shit.
Yeah, what is that?
This Delinquent Life. That's the first Wednesday of the next month. So this third.
Yeah, I'm on Stenta's show. I'm on
Yeah.
I'm on a few other good shows too, but I don't fucking remember the days. So
Well, check out Good
If you
Good.
see
It's the
me-
second.
In that ganja.
It's the second. It's
Yeah.
November 2nd, 10 p.m. And then
Yeah.
you got a show November 2nd
Yeah,
at Good
November
Good too.
2nd, 10 p.m. Actually, first Wednesdays up till December, January, I booked for that same day. First Wednesday, always be
fuck, you brought a
closing.
calendar out. I should have did the same
So
shit.
yeah, come check it out, man.
Yeah, we got shows. Same with us. First Wednesday of the month.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna
So you can check out his show at 8, our show at
double
10.
bang
Double
it. Maybe
whammy.
we'll do like a crossover. We
In
should
between
do a crossover,
DP
yo.
style.
In between the
you know what I'm
two
saying?
shows.
DP.
Let's do
What
it.
are we doing?
Running
Yeah.
train.
Penetrating times two.
When his show starts at 8, if you meet
We
up with
should-
us after
Funny
the show,
bone.
I'm serious though.
we'll
We should
just
we
get
should
mangled.
we should gang book like one of those shows together. Like the same people on my show do your show. and
Yeah.
vice- you know what I mean?
Do you have your guests already?
But then in between the two
Not
shows,
for. I only have the first month booked so far.
same with
Alright,
us.
staying with us.
All right, and I got to plug things too. Laughcast app, you can get it on the App Store with Google or something, Google Play, and then there's an App Store.
What the?
I guess it depends what phone you have. I don't know. Do you have an Xbox?
Yeah, he's right. You have an Xbox.
I've got a Sony 7. I don't know. But you can get it on the Apple Store, Play Store, depending on your product.
Right.
That's right.
Way to
Unless you have a
plug
Nokia. Xbox is cool. All right. Let's give it up for the show. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, this
give
is
it-
fun, man.
Yeah, have a great fucking night.
Yeah, good
Don't
night.
get incarcerated, please.
Try
don't.
to be white if you can.
Buy, white
you're
people
better
buy
off.
Lucy's,
It
yes.
helps a lot.
Yeah, wear a suit,
All
Moral of the story
Lucy's
is
matter.
Get white friends.
Monocle.
monocle, and a top hat.
Travel with a white friend all
If
the
you're
time.
a white guy, share your privilege. It's only right.
Unless you're Stenta. Don't.
What a show.
Because then you might get arrested still.
So is that what you expected?